played 4 now and found out something about our football team and every one of them. The one consistent thing is that we managed to bring every one of them down to the last play. The good news in all that is that the last play has been a play that we made, and the result has been that we won 4 football games. Just in this game, as we have in previous games, I think we continue to find players who have stepped up and made plays, playmakers. Brooks Robinson and Robert Gray make the last 2 plays to protect the lead with passes into the end zone. Robert breaks up one, and Brooks Robinson intercepts one. So and the circumstances that we got caught under in the fourth quarter defensively, I think they got half their yardage in the last couple of possessions. Credit to them. I mean, said at halftime that they wouldn't quit. They had a lot of pride, and they were going to fight it all the way to the end. The starting quarterback went out because of a very fine physical work that we were doing to put pressure on him. And but the guy that came in, who had been the starter, changed the pace of it and made a lot of plays and reignited them, and then we failed to recover an onside kick. So we went from a fairly commanding position to desperation almost at the very end. We had some people that played really well. The people that are right here with me today represent the guys that were distinguished themselves in how they played. I mean, we ran for 260 yards. It's really the first time that we've controlled the score offensively due to Justin, the guys up front. Jamal had his best day, and I said this to them, I think sometimes it was more Jamal than it was the guys up front, but the guys up front did do a good job. Jamal's effort, I thought, was more outstanding than the numbers, to be honest with you. Marquez continues to find different ways to put things together to make drives work. This was a game where they didn't give you a whole lot. You had to manage it just right. He did a great job of managing it. And I call him Juicy here. So Juicy had a great day. He's been playing. Antonio Bonner has been playing every game at a high level. We went in to play these guys with one style of offense we thought we were going to see, and we got out there and really saw them do some things that we'd never seen on film. And they went from they became more of a perimeter running team, and they generally, that's not their cup of tea, and we didn't tackle very well out there. And so, we, particularly the first drive of the second half, I thought we were off balance and didn't tackle. So, but Juicy gave us a lot of stability inside. He's a senior. He's played a lot of football. He's a fine athlete and a very smart football player, good student, and he represents, being the only defensive guy here, he represents a bunch of defensive football players that I think are capable of playing really high level, even though we didn't demonstrate that at times the other day. So we leave this game full of challenges to get better, to move on to the next one. And we have our own personal challenges and being a better tackling team whatnot. But then we also have the challenges of Murray State. Murray had just a very lopsided win against UT Martin. Very explosive game offensively. They will bring an offense at us that goes back to Hal Mumme and Mike Leach at Texas Tech. It's a spread you out kind of game. It really puts some positions at a disadvantage. We'll play some substituted defenses at times because of that. I think they have more speed on the field offensively than anybody we played against, including Ole Miss. So there's a great challenge there. Defensively, a lot of names that have been playing there for a long time. I mean, Greg showed me where some of them had been moved around, but they're still all very recognizable names. Matt had started with a young group, and there's a lot of guys been playing a lot of football for Murray State. And then this new staff has added their scheme and added their intensity. I really think that they are just outright playing better than they've ever played, with the maturity to go along with it. So it's going to be a tremendous challenge for us. I hope our players have learned that each week is going to be an enormous challenge. And we can get where we don't play up and down, but we play consistently to a high standard and create our own standard, because the people that are coming at us, no matter what they've done before, they're going to bring their A game when they play us. We have some injuries, but nobody as of yet that would be out of this. So there's no need to really make a lot of comments in that area. We played one conference game. We got 7 in a row. Our goal is to win the conference, so we got to play them one play at a time, one game at a time. I hope our student body will respond as they did the last time we played at home. I think our student body is, I think they're the key to a lot of the intensity and excitement that our football team has and plays with, and I think they make the rest of the stadium more dynamic, and we need that dynamic environment to help us win against a fine Murray State Racer football team.